The cameras were rolling, the lights were blazing, and everyone thought it was just another day on set for Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. But what happened next was so raw, so explosive, that producers had to cut the feed within seconds. Rasheeda Frost snapped, and in front of cast crew and stunned security, she slapped Jasmine with a force that silenced the entire set. What triggered this shocking meltdown? It wasn't just years of betrayal and bad blood boiling over. It was the sudden leak of a secret audio recording, one that insiders claim exposes Jasmine saying things about Kirk that Rasheeda was never supposed to hear, according to multiple witnesses. Kirk tried desperately to hold Rasheeda back, grabbing her arms and shouting for security as chaos broke out on set. But nothing could stop her. The moment the audio hit her ears, the fury hit her heart, and in one terrifying instant, she lost every ounce of control. Crew members screamed. Cast members scattered. Social media lit up within minutes, with rumors flying that this wasn't just reality TV drama, this was real-life rage spilling out for the world to see. So what was in that secret audio? Why did it hit Rasheeda so hard that she couldn't contain herself? And why are producers already panicking, scrambling to decide whether to air the footage or bury it forever? Stay locked in, because what you're about to hear is messier, darker, and more dangerous than anything VH1 ever planned for their cameras. To understand why, Rasheeda Frost finally snapped and laid her hands on Jasmine. We have to rewind years back to the tangled, toxic triangle that has haunted Love and Hip Hop Atlanta since day one. Because this wasn't just a slap. It wasn't just reality TV. This was the physical eruption of a betrayal Rasheeda never truly healed from. The infamous affair everyone remembers when the scandal first hit the airwaves. Jasmine Washington dropped the bombshell that she had a child baby cannon and accused Kirk Frost, Rasheeda's husband, of being the father. The reveal shattered Rasheeda's world and instantly turned her into the face of betrayal on reality TV for years. Rasheeda stood by Kirk through cheating rumors, financial drama, and public humiliation. But Jasmine's involvement wasn't just about a baby. It was about the humiliation Rasheeda suffered on national television. The betrayal played out in front of millions, turning Rasheeda's pain into a storyline, while Jasmine was painted as the ultimate side chick villain. And while fans debated whether Rasheeda should have left Kirk, one thing was undeniable. The scars of that affair never truly healed. Kirk's role in the drama. Kirk Frost has always been a controversial figure. To some, he's a manipulative mastermind who gaslights Rasheeda while chasing clout. To others, he's a flawed husband trying to fix his family after catastrophic mistakes. But in Rasheeda's eyes, Kirk has always been the man who brought Jasmine into their lives. The man who dragged his wife's dignity across the internet for ratings. Insiders say Rasheeda has never forgiven Kirk completely. No matter how many apologies, gifts, or reconciliations played out on screen. And Jasmine's very presence, whether at events, on set, or even in conversations, has been a constant festering wound. So when Jasmine showed up to film this season, tension was already thick in the air. Everyone knew a confrontation was coming. No one knew it would get violent. Jasmine's reputation, Jasmine Washington, has built her entire Love and Hip Hop identity around being unapologetic. She never backed down from Rasheeda. She never sugarcoated her role in the affair. And while fans dragged her online, Jasmine doubled down, flaunting her lifestyle, clapping back at critics and throwing shade whenever Rasheeda's name came up. Producers loved it. They thrived on the drama. But for Rasheeda, it was torture. Every time Jasmine smirked, every time she shrugged off the affair, it was another reminder of the pain Rasheeda endured. And now, that pain had finally exploded. The secret audio leak. The real trigger wasn't Jasmine's presence. It was the secret audio recording. According to multiple insiders, this wasn't just casual gossip. This was Jasmine caught on tape, allegedly trashing Rasheeda behind her back and laughing about her humiliation. Whispers say Jasmine was recorded bragging about how Kirk still checked in on her, making insinuations that blurred the line between past and present. And the most damning part? She allegedly mocked Rasheeda, saying she forgave him because she's weak. I'll always have a piece of him. Hearing those words was like gasoline on a fire Rasheeda had been suppressing for years. Why the slap was inevitable for seasons. Rasheeda tried to play it cool. She built her businesses. She put her energy into Frost Bistro. She projected strength. That was the line that broke Rasheeda. Her body stiffened, her face turned red. And within seconds, she was storming across the set. Chaos on set witnesses say Jasmine barely had time to react before Rasheeda's slap landed. Producers screamed for cameras to cut, but security hesitated. Was this real drama or part of the show? Kirk jumped in immediately, shouting Rasheeda's name and trying to pull her back. Jasmine stumbled, holding her cheek, before firing back with her own scream. You always knew he wanted me. Don't take it out on me because you can't keep your man. That line sent Rasheeda into another frenzy, clawing to get past Kirk as crew members restrained her. Castmates like Carly Red and Sierra were seen gasping, covering their mouths, while young Jock reportedly muttered off-camera, "OS, asterisk, asterisk, this ain't fake. This is about to get ugly." Asterisk producers, pan executives watching from the control room allegedly went into meltdown. Some wanted to let the cameras roll, knowing this could become one of the most viral love and hip-hop moments ever. Others worried about lawsuits, liability, whether the network could even legally air a physical assault. One insider whispered to a blogger, "You could hear producers screaming in the headsets. Half of them were yelling, 'Keep rolling,' and the other half were yelling, 'Cut it now before we get sued.'" Social media leaked during filming, but the craziest part? Clips of the slap hit the internet before filming even ended. A crew member allegedly recorded the chaos on their phone and sent it to a gossip page. Within minutes, a blurry video of Rasheeda lunging at Jasmine spread on Twitter X with the caption, "Rasheeda slaps Jasmine on set after hearing audio leak." #LHHATL fans lost their minds in real time. Finally, she had that slap coming since season 1. Nah, Rasheeda is done. That ain't a storyline. That's real rage. Kirk looking like he bowed to cry Luwu. The first twist, Kirk's alleged messages as the slap clip trended. Another leak surfaced. Screenshots supposedly Jasmine's phone messages with Kirk. One message read, "Kirk, just making sure you good. Don't say nothing about this to nobody. Jasmine, don't worry, I'll keep our little check-ins quiet." If real, this proved Jasmine wasn't lying in the audio. Kirk was still reaching out. Even after years of promising Rasheeda he'd cut ties completely. The internet exploded. Fans flooded Rasheeda's IG comments with messages like, "Leave him now," and "Girl, this is proof he never stopped." On-set fallout, the revelation nearly caused a riot on set. Rasheeda allegedly screamed at Kirk, "You embarrassed me again. You lied again?" Kirk panicked, denied everything, claiming the messages were old and taken out of context. But Jasmine doubled down, yelling across the chaos, "Tell her the truth, Kirk. You've always been checking on me." Producers had to physically separate the three of them, escorting Jasmine off set while Rasheeda sobbed in her dressing room. Cast reactions. Spill online. Carly Red wasted no time stirring the pot. Posting a cryptic IG story. Some people never change. Secrets always come out. #WhiteOnIt. Meanwhile, Spice tweeted, "This why I stay in my lane. These men will embarrass you every time." Even Mama D jumped in with a shady post. "If you let a snake back in your house, don't cry when it bites you again." Fans ate it up, convinced the entire cast was quietly picking sides. The internet splits in two by midnight. The debate was raging. Team Rasheeda applauding her for finally confronting Jasmine and refusing to stay silent after years of pain. Team Jasmine arguing Rasheeda should be mad at Kirk, not the woman he couldn't leave alone. Team, they're all wrong. Claiming Kirk is the real villain and both women are being exploited by producers for ratings. The cliffhanger just when it seemed like the drama couldn't escalate further. Another blog dropped the bomb, allegedly. There's more audio. Not just Jasmine laughing. Not just her mocking Rasheeda, but Jasmine allegedly playing a voicemail from Kirk, where he begs her to meet in private, if that tape exists. Then the slap was just the beginning. The real explosion is still coming. The slap may have been the spark. But the real explosion came hours later, when the full audio leak dropped online. What started as whispers and half clips suddenly became undeniable. This wasn't just Jasmine mocking Rasheeda. This was Jasmine exposing Kirk in ways that could destroy his marriage, his business, and his reputation for good. The full audio surfaces at 3 a.m. A gossip page called Tea Time In Cut posted the raw 6-minute audio. The recording allegedly captured Jasmine talking with a friend at a lounge, sipping drinks and bragging. She laughed as she said, "Kirk still hits me up. He don't want nobody to know, but he be checking, asking how Canon is, asking how I'm doing. He'll never admit it to Rasheeda, but I know I got that hold on him." The friend asked if Rasheeda knew. Jasmine responded coldly. "She knows in her gut, but she won't leave. That's why I don't respect her. She'll forgive anything as long as she don't lose that Frost last name." The most damning part came at the end, where Jasmine allegedly played a voicemail from Kirk himself. "Hey, it's me. Just making sure you good. Don't tell nobody I called. You know, I can't have Rasheeda finding out. Call me back when you can." Fans lost their minds. The voicemail was the smoking gun. Internet chaos by sunrise. The hashtag Kirk voicemail was trending. Fans dissected every syllable, comparing Kirk's voice in the leak to his voice on old. LHO clips. At LHH Messy T. That's 100%. Kirk the way he says, "Just making sure you good." Same as season 5. Same man. At Jasmine. So Rasheeda been out here defending him while he's still calling Jasmine? Girl, file them papers. At Jazzy Hive. Rasheeda always blaming Jasmine. Now, y'all hear it yourselves. Kirk is the problem. The clip hit 5 million views in under 6 hours. Cast IG Live blowups. Cast couldn't stay quiet. Carly Red went live, sipping wine and shaking her head. "See, I told y'all, secrets always come out." I feel bad for Rasheeda, but this ain't new. Y'all just now hearing the proof? Sierra hopped on another live, clearly heated. Everybody clowned Jasmine, but Kirk been moving foul. That voicemail. "You child, you can't deny that." Even Bambi jumped in with shade. "I'm just glad my drama ain't this messy." Imagine fighting over a man who can't stay faithful. Couldn't be me. Within minutes, fans were spamming comments, "Drop the full receipts," and "Protect Rasheeda at all costs." Kirk's excuses crumbled back on set. Kirk allegedly tried to spin the story. According to insiders, he told producers the voicemail was old, pulled from years ago when the drama first hit. He claimed Jasmine was recycling the clip to stir trouble. But the problem? Fans noticed background noise in the voicemail. A ding notification sound that belonged to a newer iPhone model released just last year. That tiny detail blew Kirk's defense apart. If the phone sound was real, and the voicemail wasn't old at all, it was recent. Rasheeda's breaking. Sita's close to Rasheeda say she locked herself in her dressing room for hours, refusing to film, refusing to talk to Kirk. One insider claims she sobbed while saying, "I can't keep doing this. He's been lying this whole time. How many more years do I waste?" When she finally emerged, her face was swollen from crying. Producers begged her to sit for a confessional, but she snapped. "Y'all not gonna clown me again. I ain't no storyline. I'm done being embarrassed on camera." That raw pain only made the drama bigger because fans sensed Rasheeda might finally be ready to walk away. The producers' dilemma behind the scenes. VH1 executives panicked. On one hand, the audio leak was pure ratings gold. On the other, the Frost marriage was imploding in real time, and the network risked being blamed for exploiting Rasheeda's trauma yet again. One producer allegedly told staff, "The shocking twist. A second audio file just when fans thought they'd heard the worst." Another file dropped. This time it wasn't Jasmine talking, it was Kirk. in a 45-second clip. His voice could be heard whispering, "I know I messed up, but don't say nothing. I can't lose Rasheeda. Not like this. You know, it's just check-ins. Nothing more." The chilling part, at the end, Kirk allegedly said, "She don't need to know. I still care about you." That single line flipped the internet upside down. For years, Kirk insisted he'd cut Jasmine off completely. Now, his own words proved otherwise. Fans react in fury, so Kirk really been stringing both women along. This is disgusting. Rasheeda been loyal for WHAT? This man never changed. Producers need to release Rasheeda from her contract. This is abuse. Even celebrities weighed in. Tamar Braxton tweeted, "If this is true, Rasheeda deserves so much better. Stop embarrassing our sis on national TV." To cliffhanger by evening, Rasheeda's name was trending #1. Fans begged her to leave Kirk, begged VH1 to air the footage, begged Jasmine to post all the receipts. And then, a blogger claimed there was a third recording, one so explosive it could end Kirk's career and destroy his marriage forever. If that audio drops, this won't just be the messiest love and hip-hop scandal of the season. It could be the end of the Frost Empire by now. The slap wasn't just a scene from a reality TV set. It was a cultural earthquake. The leaked audios, the on-set chaos, the rumors of more recordings waiting to drop. It all collided into a storm that had both fans and celebrities weighing in like never before. Social media meltdown. Twitter X was pure chaos. Fans debated fiercely, creating viral threads and memes that spread like wildfire. Hashtags dominated the platform for days. Hashtag Rasheeda's Jasmine, hashtag Kirk voicemail, #protect RASHEEDA, #fire Kirk. One viral tweet read, "That slap wasn't reality TV. That was a decade of betrayal exploding in one swing. Rasheeda been holding this pain in." Another user posted a meme of Kirk looking clueless with the caption, "Kirk Frost. Professional liar since season 1. The memes made fans laugh. But the deeper debate was raw. Should Rasheeda be praised for defending herself? Or was she wrong for putting hands on Jasmine when Kirk was the real villain? IG Live's Ignite fans weren't the only ones reacting. Cast members and celebrities lit up Instagram Live with their own hot takes. Carly Red, sipping champagne. "Y'all shocked? Please, we been knew Kirk couldn't let go. Jasmine just messy enough to expose it." Spice rolling her eyes. "These men love embarrassing women. Kirk ain't no prize. Let him and Jasmine have each other. Rasheeda need to move on." Mama D. Dramatic as ever. "If Rasheeda don't divorce Kirk, I'ma write the papers for her." This is ridiculous. Even outsiders chimed in. Tamar Braxton went live to defend Rasheeda. "I don't condone violence, but don't play with people's peace. Rasheeda held her tongue for years. Kirk is the one that deserves the slap." Celebrities pick sides. The scandal even spilled into the music industry. Candy Burris tweeted, "Sending love to Rasheeda. People forget reality stars are real people with real emotions. Betrayal hurts." Tokyo Vanity threw shade at Jasmine. "Side chicks always loud until they get touched. Don't start what you can't finish." Meanwhile, Alexis Sky defended Jasmine. "Why y'all acting like Kirk ain't the one to blame? Women need to stop fighting each other and hold these men accountable." The back and forth only fueled more division, with fans screenshotting every comment, dissecting every emoji. Fan petitions and protests. Fans took their obsession even further. A petition surfaced on change.org titled "Free Rasheeda from Kirk's Embarrassment," racking up over 50,000 signatures in 2 days. Another fan movement demanded VH1 air the full uncut footage, tweeting, "Don't protect Kirk. Don't edit the truth. We want to see Rasheeda's side raw and unfiltered." Outside Frost Bistro, a small group of fans even staged a protest holding signs like "Team Rasheeda" and "Kirk Stop Lying." VH1 under fire. The network faced massive backlash. Critics accused VH1 of exploiting Rasheeda's pain for ratings, while others argued the producers orchestrated the entire confrontation knowing it. would go viral. One blog reported that lawyers were now involved, with rumors that Rasheeda threatened to walk off the show if producers didn't protect her image. Fans debated whether VH1 would air the slap in full, blur it out, or cut it all together. But one insider told a gossip site, "Trust me, they're airing it. This is the biggest drama since Joe's line fought Stevie. They're not wasting it." The industry chatter behind closed doors, Atlanta's music scene buzzed with whispers. Some insiders claimed Kirk's credibility as a manager was officially finished. Who would trust a man whose marriage, business, and reputation were imploding on reality TV yet again? One producer allegedly said Kirk's name used to carry some weight. Now, he's a meme. No serious artist gone let him manage after this. Meanwhile, Rasheeda's businesses saw an odd spike. Frost Bistro reportedly had a surge of customers, with fans showing up to support the Queen and posting selfies outside her restaurant with captions like, "Eating at Frost Bistro because Rasheeda deserves better." It's a cliffhanger, a dangerous threat. But just as the debate reached its peak, a new twist hit the blogs. Jasmine allegedly received a threatening DM from a burner account that read, "Stop leaking. Stop talking, or you'll regret it." The message was screenshotted and posted by Jasmine herself, who captioned it, "I see the threats. Y'all not scaring me? The truth will come out." Fans immediately speculated, who sent it? Was it Kirk trying to silence her? A fan defending Rasheeda? Or someone inside production trying to keep the storyline under wraps? Whatever the answer, one thing became clear. This wasn't just drama anymore. It was dangerous. The slap had fans buzzing. The leaked audio had the internet melting down. But the final twist turned this scandal from a messy fight into a full-on war that could destroy the Frost family brand forever. Jasmine strikes back after days of being dragged online. Jasmine refused to play the victim. She fired back with her own Instagram Live. Her cheeks still slightly swollen from the slap, but her tone defiant. "Y'all think I'm scared? I've been quiet for too long. Rasheeda want to put her hands on me. Fine. But if y'all really want to know who the liar is, let's talk about Kirk." And then she dropped the bomb. Jasmine claimed she had screenshots, bank receipts, and more voicemails proving Kirk had been secretly supporting her long after the affair ended. In one jaw-dropping moment, she held up what looked like a bank transfer screenshot showing Kirk allegedly sending her money just last year. The caption, "For Canon School." Fans erupted. If true, Kirk had been funneling money to Jasmine behind Rasheeda's back, the ultimate betrayal. The second voicemail. Liaz, if Jasmine's IG Live wasn't enough, a gossip page posted a second voicemail allegedly from Kirk, timestamped just weeks before filming began. Kirk's voice, low and nervous, said, "Don't let this get out. Just keep it between us. You know, I'll always look out for you." That line, "I'll always look out for you," was all fans needed. Suddenly, the narrative flipped. Now, it wasn't about Rasheeda vs. Jasmine. It was about Kirk lying to both women, Rasheeda's. Breaking point sources close to Rasheeda say she collapsed in tears when the second voicemail dropped. One insider claimed she whispered, "He'll never change. He embarrassed me again. I can't do this no more." Producers allegedly begged her to keep filming, offering to the final bombshell land. Then the most shocking rumor yet. A blog claimed to have a fourth recording, allegedly showing Jasmine in conversation with Kirk about Rasheeda's businesses. In it, Jasmine allegedly said, "You know, she'll never leave you. She's scared to lose Frost Bistro, Frost money, all of it. You keep her with the brand, not the love." True, Jasmine was implying Rasheeda stayed not for Kirk, but for the brand they built together. That revelation painted the whole saga in a new light. Was Rasheeda holding on to a broken marriage out of love or survival? The cliffhanger ending by the end of the week. Fans weren't just watching a messy storyline. They were watching the possible collapse of the Frost empire. Rasheeda had papers drafted. Kirk was exposed as a liar all over again. Jasmine, had proof she wasn't going anywhere quietly. And then, one last teaser dropped. VH1 producers allegedly leaked a promo clip for the next episode. The camera zoomed in on Rasheeda holding a manila envelope in her dressing room. Her voice, trembling but firm, said, "This time, I'm done, for real." The screen cut to black. Phew. Y'all, let's just pause for a second because this right here is beyond just TV drama. This is beyond just another love and hip-hop storyline. What we just witnessed might be the end of one of reality TV's most iconic couples. And the birth of a whole new chapter nobody was ready for. Think about it. Rasheeda stood by Kirk through public cheating scandals, secret kids, humiliation after humiliation. Fans dragged her for years, calling her weak, calling her controlled, saying she would never leave. But now, for the first time ever, we've heard her voice shaking, her tears spilling. Kay admitting out loud that she's got divorce papers drafted. Not rumors, not gossip, drafted, sitting there, ready? And yet, is she really ready to sign them? Or is this another breaking point where Rasheeda gathers herself, goes back on set, and pretends the Frost Empire is unshakable? Because let's be real, it's not just about the marriage anymore. It's about businesses. It's about money. It's about a brand that she's built for decades. Does she risk it all just to finally break free? Then you've got Jasmine. The audacity, the IG Live, the screenshots, the receipts. The girl is playing chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers. But the question is Jasmine exposing the truth? Or is she clout chasing, trying to make herself relevant again off of Rasheeda's pain? And let's not forget Kirk, who, Kirk Frost, has once again proven why his name stays trending for all the wrong reasons. That second voicemail. That "I'll always look out for you" line. That bank transfer screenshot. Fans don't trust him. The man can get on live and deny it until he turns blue. But the streets have already made up their mind. So now I gotta ask y'all, should Rasheeda finally walk away for good? Do you believe Jasmine's receipts? Or do you think this is all just smoke and mirrors to destroy the Frost marriage? And most importantly, if those divorce papers really exist, do you think Rasheeda should sign them on camera, letting the world see her freedom moment live? Drop your thoughts below, because this is one of the wildest sagas reality TV has ever given us. And trust me, it ain't over. Producers are holding more footage. More audio could leak. And Rasheeda's next move? It could either rebuild her empire or burn it all to the ground. Stay locked in. Because the next chapter is about to be even crazier.